And in 3, 2, 1, attack. And then charge! Hello everyone, this is DragonLoon and welcome back to another episode of Songs of Syx. And we are still, thankfully, in version 55. Let's see what we accomplished last time as a recap. We got our dormitory finished, a lavatory finished, a kitchen and a tavern finished, as well as a bakery. Yay, we have bread. Working on a charcoaler, got our tailor going, and a metal smelter going. So, we have lots of stuff that has already been started. So, this time, we are going to finish our charcoaler, and we are going to start getting some type of military defense, because we are sitting at a population of 148 population, which means as soon as we allow 2 more people into our city, we'll start getting attacked by Krull. So we definitely want some people to defend ourselves. So let's go ahead and activate the charcoaler so that we have plenty of coal coming in for our metal production. And while we are at it, let's check our noise overlay. Noise overlay, not too bad. Need to be a little cautious of our ore mine, but that's okay. Ooh, that's not good. We're running low on people. Oh, drat. That means that we need to go ahead and recruit a few more people. Now, we have that going, the charcoaler going. So now we need to make our tool maker. But actually, no. We just need to make our tool maker. So go into industry and we go tool smithy. Wait. Yeah, we definitely want the tool smithy. Okay. Tool smithy will go right there with a doorway right there. And we need some workbenches and some auxiliary station. And we squeeze another workbench in. Yes, we can. All right, so there's that, and they'll start building that. Ooh, and there's Krull. Yep, just like I thought. All right, so while we do that, let's go ahead and bring in some more people, and then we're going to go to our weaponsmith, and we're gonna make it that big with a doorway right there. Couple of workbenches. Yeah. Take our stuff, cause you're a little meanie. That darned Krull. Very aptly named, by the way. All right, so then we do that, and now we have our charcoaler. Yeah, we'll leave 8 people in there. That'll be good. And let's get rid of the noise. And now we need to go to our military and build a training ground. And this one is going to be rather big. We're gonna make it right there. Now, I was told about something that will help us build pillars here, which is if you hold down shift, you can take away, I guess, roof tiles, which we can then, after we've set up the room, we can then turn those into pillars, just like that. All right, and now we'll put in a ton of trainee dummies. Perfect. So now we can train 160 soldiers at once. Awesome. But we need a doorway. And we are going to put a doorway right there and right there. Perfect. So, build, my minions, build. And we need some stone roads. No. We want to stop that. Stop. I made that too big. All right. Try this one more time. There we go. Yeah, we can only do 152 at a time, but that'll be fun. To put our doorway right there and a doorway right there, and now we'll build that. All right, build. And that will allow us to put in our roadway like so. And another roadway like so. All with stone. And we need some more stone. All right, so we have our tool smithy, but it wants 16 employees. We're not gonna do that. We're only going to do 2 employees. And it looks like we need more food. And I think what we're going to do is we are going to give them some more meat. So we need to go produce meat and plentiful pelts. We don't need that, but we need plentiful meat. So we'll do the entelodont, I think is how you say it. I'm not sure. But we'll do that, and we will go like so. There we go. All right, and while we wait for all of this to finish, wow, we got our weaponsmithy done, but we don't need 16 employees there. So we'll only do 2. And while I'm thinking about it, let's go in here, pause, go into our soldiers, and we're going to make some changes to all of this. So we're going to remove all but 2 divisions. We'll make division number 1 max capacity, so 150. We'll increase the training up to 4 for now. We'll increase the battle gear to 3, and we'll change that to Dundorians. And we'll change that one to Dundorians as well. We'll do battle gear of 3, training of 4, but we're gonna change the experience to 2. So this will be our normal division for now, and this will be our elite division. Actually, we're gonna change that around. We'll leave the soldiers in number of soldiers in division 0, 150, but we'll change that to 2 there. We'll drop that back down to 0, and we'll jump that all the way up to max. There we go. So the first division is our elite division, and then after that we'll have all our regular divisions, and we can make those regular divisions elite later on. So that's what we got. All right, so that will be good once the training ground is done. But in the meantime, one thing that we're going to work on is we are going to make a masonry so that we can start turning these stone roads into ornate roads, I think is what it's called. Grand roads, fancy roads, because that is going to improve our awe, which is going to help improve our happiness. So we will put that in like so, with walls, and workbench 1, workbench 2, with a couple auxiliary stations, and another door right there. And there we go. And in the meantime, let's put some more torches down. Just like that. Now, the other thing that we're eventually gonna need is a graveyard, but really need to get things built. All right, we'll let them build up. All right, so we got our masonry done, and I went ahead and dropped it down to only 2 employees for now, because we're also trying to finish our fishery. And we did get this new pasture, so hopefully we'll start getting some more meat in, which means we will start improving the number of days worth of food we have. So, with the fancy stone, cut stone, we can do fancy roads. We will start up here and work our way down. There we go. Now we're starting to get in some fancy roads, which is a good thing. All right, so our fishery is done and we definitely don't need 23 employees there. So we're only going to put 9 in there, and that will also help us with our food situation. This is very, very tight. And the fancy roadway is done. So let's expand that fancy road system out just a wee bit more. All right, folks. So I'm building a bathhouse now that we are getting some cut stone. And it's not all that relaxing, I guess you could say, but it will get the job done. So we'll go ahead and have them build that and bring in some more people. And the training ground is almost done, as well as the fishery. Now, why are people not going to work when I have 30 idle people? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. All right, look at that. They're building the bathhouse. So we'll start getting a morale boost from that. And we're still waiting on one more iron or metal and one more metal. And now they're gonna start building the training ground. So that is excellent. And there we go. Wow, 15 workers. And let's drop that down to 10 workers until we have more people. But now that we do have the bathhouse and we're getting more people, we should probably invest in some more chefs first though. All right, and the training ground is done. And unfortunately now we need to train up a bunch of people. Although we are also going to bring in the cantor, which will be beneficial. All right, so we have a downside to training. And that is that now we don't have enough workers for anything else. Krull has returned. But now we actually have soldiers that we can use to defend ourselves. Krull has arrived, asking for 25%, but we're going to fight him. Spotted! They are coming from the east. Only 15 men, wow. So let's slow down time just a little bit. There we go. Wait, I thought they said the east. Is that north of our village that they have to go? Yes, it is. Ha ha ha. All right, so we will take our men and we will put them in a loose formation right there and muster. Why are they not coming? There we go. All right, and there is Krull's army, or more specifically, a raiding party. And in 3, 2, 1, attack, and then charge! I kill, maim, slash. There we go. We have repelled Krull for the first time in version 55. All right. Disband. Oh, and we got our first person in our elite. Nice. So, there we go. There's that. Oh, and I need to put in some more torches. Now, why? Dorians. Oh, because they are training down here, which is really super noisy. Yep, super noisy. But that's okay. We shall manage. And because we don't have very many people right now, we're going to drop the training for our normal division down to 1. That way we can lose some of the people that are in training right now so that they can go back to work. That's what's going on there. And let's go ahead and reactivate all of these jobs here so that we can mine out cliff face and start putting more mushroom farms over here. We'll grab the mushroom farms. Do you know the mushroom man, the mushroom man, the mushroom man? Do you know the mushroom man who goes by Jim Bob Joe? All right, so what we've got going on right now is they are working on building another mushroom farm so that we can start bringing in more food. Another vegetable farm, again, for more food. But what we need right now is a graveyard. And in order to do that, we will need to suspend that project there. And then we're going to plan out project that goes like that. All right, let them finish up that. And we'll be right back. All right, so the mushroom farm is done and the vegetable farm is coming along fairly decently. So let's go ahead and reactivate these jobs here so that we can put in a graveyard. All right, so now that space is cleared out, took them a little bit, we can put in a graveyard. And because part of it is under the mountain, it is going to pose an unusual challenge. But give me a moment and I'll be right back with a completed graveyard. All right, so I was able to put in a rather large number of graves, almost a little over 3,500 graves. What I wasn't expecting to be able to do was put trees underground. See? Very interesting. So let's have them build that up, and while they are working on that, we shall have them continue digging this out so that we can put some more mushroom farms. All right, so there is our graveyard, and as you can see, the lights are on at all times. So we have that going. Now let's finish this fruit farm that I set up down here, and we're gonna continue to expand into the mountain. But as we can see, that graveyard right there, it increased our happiness by quite a bit, just from burial respect. So, all right, and then it looks like the sleeping services is also going down, as well as the eating services. So we're gonna need to build another dormitory, I think, although what we should do, wait, we don't need that one there now because we're making our own clothes. However, we do need to import fabric. All right, massive influx of population, and we definitely need a fruit harvest to come in rather quickly. And while we're talking fruit harvests, go ahead and activate these jobs again so that they can finish them. All right, so we have our new fruit farm done. We have our graveyard done. We have our training ground done. And our weapon and toolsmith. Speaking of tools, I almost forgot. Let's go into our agriculture, and we're gonna go to the fruit farm and give them a bunch of tools. And then we're gonna go to our mushroom farm and give them a bunch of tools. And same with our vegetable farm and our warehouse. And we'll also give our kitchen some tools. All right, and speaking of kitchen, it's slightly struggling, so let's increase that to 50 people. That should help with the food preparations. And all right, so now that we've gotten basic stuff in, like a small dormitory, a bathhouse, lavatory, tavern, kitchen, and a bunch of industry, I think the next thing that we would want to do would be to add in a library, as well as also start working on more housing developments. So another kitchen, tavern, ooh, and a feast hall. We need a feast hall as well. And we're actually gonna upgrade to flat houses inside the mountain. Did I already say library? Oh, also with the residential area, we'll put in another bathhouse and lavatory and all of that good nummy stuff. However, unfortunately, I do think that that's gonna have to wait until next time. But at least we've defeated Krull, and we now have some soldiers to be able to defend our settlement, city, empire, for the future. But if you have enjoyed the content, as always, make sure to smash that like button, as it does help with the YouTube algorithm. And if you have any comments or suggestions or theories, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you have to think. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more of this really awesome content. Until next time, stay frosty out there.